me know. Someone watched the TV behind us too.
It's up.
It's popping up. Okay, I need to go back to.
Oh.
There we go, everyone. All right.
All right.
And what's going on, everyone? You are tuned into a new episode of the Just Let It Happen podcast. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire. Sandman.
And Evil Elvis. And if you want to see everything we do, go to jlihpro.com. And if you want to support us, go to patreon.com/jlih. All right, let's turn on this. Actually, let's bounce for a second. Yeah, there it is. I love this. I love this. So we are broadcasting on YouTube? Yes! Yes, sir! We actually have a simulcast that's working. I'm so pumped. So let me get my multi-chat up on the thing here. Oh, look at that. And we're live on Twitch, too.
What's up, Twitch? I
got to turn all the volumes down so we don't screw anything up like Major League here. Okay, so that's going. That's going. Awesome, awesome.
Not like our first year.
All right, so we have a chat open. Angry Elvis, can you say something in a chat somewhere? I want to see if it pops up on either window here.
In the chat somewhere.
Yes.
Chat it up, boy.
I don't know what yes, there. Okay, so there it is. And yes, it comes up there too.
Yep,
all right, I'm going to go on the Twitch side and I'm going to type a comment in here. Let's see if that pops up. I need to make the chat, definitely the text needs to be bigger. I don't remember what the delay is. I'm not seeing the Twitch chat on the screen. So it looks like the chat bot I have on the screen is only face fluff. I wanted to say something else. All right, so where is the font settings? Let's bring the font size up.
Oh, there
69 is a nice level. Done.
Yes,
I don't even see Angry Elvis's comment anymore.
Nope.
It got too big.
Drop it back
Oh,
down.
there it is. There it is. All right, and I gotta
That's
set the
good.
set the time delay. I want them to stay up on the screen. All right. There we go. Always show messages. I don't know. I think like 20 will fit on that window. Probably not, but we'll just leave it there. All right, the chat should be popping back up. Someone put something else in the comments. I think every time I reset the chat window, it changes things. So let me. Oh no, I got to use Facebook chat for that one. Oh, there's too much stuff. Too much stuff.
Way too much.
New things sometimes are annoying.
Fun technology.
And I can't even do a. Sandman, you want to send? Oh, there it is. Okay, we got. All right, so we have a chat in the window. All right, so here we go. Here we are. I will answer the chats from the other venues, YouTube and Twitch and Mixer, as they come in. Our YouTube feed looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
so,
sharp.
Elvis, you're listening to us through your cell phone speakers, correct?
That is correct.
How is the mix between the music and the voice?
It's not bad.
Not bad. All right, I'm going to tone it down a little bit here. So we're going to go around this table because this is the first time the Sandman has been on the new Just Let It Happen podcast. So here's the Sandman. Sandman, what is new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
What's up is I got myself a new truck.
You did? You're driving.
I'm driving. I'm not asking anyone for rides anymore.
You don't need to ride to Walmart?
No.
Is it weird that I'm seeing your name next to your face and you're saying yo to yourself?
With pretty much the same hat on.
Yeah, true. It is the same hat. It is the same hat. So
this is my moniker.
True. It's like
I've been working 50, 60 hours a week for God knows how long. Enjoying my job. Can't complain.
Well, it depends on what week you're talking about. When everyone decides to quit, I hear you complain a lot.
Oh yeah, well, we're at a garage that has 10 garage bays. We're supposed to have 5 mechanics. We can barely keep 2.
Damn, that sucks.
I mean, we finally got a third guy in, but now my good buddy Javier had to go in for surgery.
Oh, no.
So he's out for a week.
Oh, okay.
And good luck, Javi. Hope you're doing better.
Yeah, man. Hope you're doing good.
Yes, and you need to come back and chill. I know I didn't get to hang out with you much the last time because I was doing stuff, but Definitely want to chill.
Yeah, he's good people.
He seems it. I didn't get a bad vibe from him at all. So we're going to go around this table, and we're going to see if this works right here. Evil Elvis, what's new in your world? What's going on? What is up?
Not a whole lot. Still on the job hunt, and yeah, that's about it.
Nice. So I know we're having technical difficulties on your side. So Evil Elvis is coming to us from his cell phone because he's got this beautiful Samsung setup and it doesn't want to work. So I just said, pop your phone up and we'll live with it for now. We still got some kinks to work out, but unlike last time, this is going pretty flawless.
Yeah.
Like even looking at the YouTube and switching to Twitch over here, we are streaming absolutely flawless. This is absolutely incredible. I'm very impressed with it. But when your lease is up, you definitely need to come to the Winter Haven side again.
Yeah.
You need to come back over here. So because Sandman's keeping your chair warm over there.
Oh yeah.
I do have to make plans at KBT to patch him into one of these shows too. I do miss KBT.
The Mass Connection.
Yes, the
Mass
Massachusetts connection. We're gonna have him send us some tasty treats via FedEx from the Grassman.
I'll take some fudge.
Yeah. So we're gonna test this one out.
Gummy bears.
This one is right on Livefire's face, but Livefire, what's new in your world? What's going on? What's up? And I know Sandman is on your face. He's right on your face, man.
Not much. Not much has changed since last week, except for I played a lot of Call of Duty 4 this past week.
You have.
I've played a lot of I've gone up like 9 levels. I gained 86 levels of tiering. Dude, insane.
Those were some awesome games too.
Yeah, I mean, I murked 4 people today. I made them look like total idiots. Just like they were laying into my team. I was like, no, you don't mess with my team. Grenade.
I just took Sandman off your face for you.
Oh, thank you. and yeah, but otherwise,
Yeah, it was all over your face, man.
Sandman.
Wait for the videos.
But yeah, other than work, it's just really kind of been hanging out. Did a few things around the house with you, and took a ride on our scooter.
Oh,
Which I haven't ridden yet.
oh, you got a Bumblebee is an amazing
Yes,
amazing
It's a
machine.
fun little toy for sure.
On that note, I gotta move Sandman. I gotta move Sandman off my own face. He'd just be on everyone's face today. See, I'm right. Whoa, Timber!
I'm buying you a stand.
What is going on?
Some technical difficulty.
Yeah, so we're all watching the evil Elvis just fumble. Oh yeah, there we go.
Come on.
We're gonna have to get that laptop of yours working. See now that's a good position. Oh baby. So hey Cortez, what's new in your world? What's going on? What's up? Not much. Been working at Fort Wilderness, doing a lot of stuff at Camper Rental Adventures, working on the Archimedes, and yes, everyone, we actually have video footage. We are actually editing the first episode right now. Absolutely.
Well, not right now. We're waiting. We're talking.
Well, yeah, right now we're talking to these guys, but the fact that we're actually on the animation phase is awesome. But I need to sit down with both of you. I need to get the dialogue in for episode 1. Angry
once I
Elvis.
actually have a day off.
Sorry, I keep calling him Angry Elvis. It's Evil Elvis.
Yeah, I'm not so angry. I'm just bent on evil things.
So I want to show you something cool. Let me turn the screen on really quick. So you can see you on the Facebook on the feed, right?
Give me half a mo. I can pop over to it. And there we go.
Okay. So you see that merch store underneath your name?
Not yet. It hasn't popped up yet.
Okay. When you see it, I'm going to remove it right now, and you're going to see why I put it there. Because you're right. That camera looks like absolute crap. I'm going to put it back now, because you should be seeing it right about now-ish.
Yep.
So I have the window hidden behind Livefire's camera and behind that merch store link. That is going to be a link. I started building the merch store today. You're going to love the new hoodies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They're absolutely beautiful. Working on the shows. I've been talking with Fiona. We are going to finish the audio for the new Just Let It Be special, and we have to plan the next trip. Cannot wait for that. The daily drive I haven't done. I broke my car mount, so my phone doesn't stay up, and I'm not driving on I-4 going.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, not happening. The only thing I don't like about this chat over here is I don't have a counter yet, so I have to go into each individual stream and see who is on what. And Facebook is still telling me this is a preview. Clearly, by the screen behind me, it's not. I wonder if I just refreshed the damn thing. Let's go back to Just Let It Happen podcast. Oh, there it is. Episode 102.
102.
And we're going to have to shut off the volume.
102.
102.
There used to be a radio
Season
station.
1, Episode 2. Yeah, it's not even loading my Facebook feed. So I have no idea who's on there, who's doing what. But hey, whatever. We're just going to keep this show rolling. If it wants to load, it'll eventually load. Actually, that's kind of annoying me. I want it to work. We can never go problem-free. We can never go problem-free.
It says we're live.
Yeah, it says it, but like my screen won't even load the chat for the Facebook on this side. And Antonia, if you are listening and you do happen to get here, none of us can hear the door. So if you go around the back through the gate, just come in the slider and surprise us all, because we can't hear that. We cannot hear through these things. Sorry, I'm giving up on the Facebook. Eventually, we're going to hear duplicates of ourselves. That means it finally loaded. Yeah,
Oh,
I just wanted to see the numbers. But we got a bunch of topics today. One of them is kind of been really big here because my house literally has fallen apart. I thought owning a home was so much better, and it is in many ways, versus renting. But now my stuff breaks, and the person I got to call is myself.
That's why I'm here.
True. But if we were renting this house, we just call the landlord, and that a-hole would bring someone over to make the stuff work for us again, and it doesn't come out of our pockets. Now, my sink broke, had to get all that replaced. My bathroom blew up, had to replace the entire bathroom. My roof is leaking, have to put a new roof on it. It has a lot to it, but I know in the end it's going to be it's going to be amazing. Like the stuff we've done at this house already is absolutely incredible.
Yes, but one thing I have to say is you got kind of screwed by really shoddy inspectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This house looked great when I saw it, but it was all a cover up.
If this was
Bless you.
Massachusetts, they would have said tear the house down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I would suggest one thing to anyone who's looking to buy a house. Yes, it's an extra couple of $100, but hire your own inspector.
Yes.
Your own inspector who's not obligated to the realtor, to the sellers, nothing. Have him do a full inspection. It costs $200-300 to have that done. Which
The funny thing is, I did hire my own inspector on top of theirs, and that D-bag didn't even crawl under the house to look. Like, he did nothing, and that's who my mother wants to sue the ever-living poop out of him. Who's texting me? Actually, speak of the devil, that was my mother. Oh my goodness. She just booked the camping trip for this year, so she's sending all the camping pictures and all the reservations and stuff. It's like, hey, I'm there every day. Like, I don't even need to know when you're there. I'm just going to show up to work and you're going to be there. I'm like, oh, hi, Mom. You got lunch for me? It doesn't matter when you go. I'm going to see you there.
Take me to Sweet Tomatoes.
God, when was the last time I was down there?
You didn't go on this last trip. It's a good thing you didn't go on this last trip because I'm like, what the hell's all that noise? It's Lafar fondling his microphone. Oh baby. Yeah, see now I'm feeling this. Like, our first show always sucks. Actually, it didn't even suck. I listened to it again today.
It wasn't bad.
We were topic driven, but we were slow.
Yeah.
It's like now that we got the first one out of our system, we're ready to go. It's like, bam, let's do this.
It's kind of like certain activities.
And I really do like the music that keeps you popping.
Yes, and I see Evil Elvis is the disadvantage of not having the headset on right now because normally it controls his ADD, but he's bouncing over there. Look at him bounce. Actually, it's funny.
I can't even hear the music. I don't care.
His camera is better than ours.
Yeah,
And
right.
he's using the damn cell phone. Well, we do need to we do need to upgrade these webcams. These webcams they're old. I noticed on Evil Elvis's or Sandman's camera today, there's a delay between his audio and the video. But now that microphone's there, it kind of hides
Yeah,
the.
it is a little bit.
Yeah, but most of us talk like this, so it hides that.
The mouth.
Yeah, and it doesn't drive me insane. I noticed it with Elvis last time because I was watching. His microphone was like this, and you could see him. You'd hear audio, and then it's like, oh my god!
It's like some of my favorite movies, man. The old kung fu movies. Dude,
Hey, Shauna, welcome back to. Well, actually, welcome to the Just Let It Happen podcast.
Welcome
Yo,
aboard.
Shauna.
Welcome, and hopefully next week, Shauna, you will get to see the evil Elvis in person. You need one of those Steven hugs, and his hair is no longer floppy, so it just doesn't work the same.
Yeah.
Give us a twirl. Give it. Nah, it's not the same. We'll have to put one of Darcy's wigs on him and then have him shake his head around, just for that Elvis feel. But a home ownership it sucks. Now, you rent, and you're on your second place in that complex, right?
Yep.
So if something breaks, they just replace it. Or he came home one day and he had a brand new granite countertop. Absolutely beautiful. I want someone to walk in here and give me a damn granite countertop.
Yes, but
They have TV shows for that.
a couple of things he can't do is he can't tear down walls if he wants to.
True. He can't.
He can't run around naked in his backyard if he wants to.
Well, that might be frowned upon here too.
The key word here is legality.
Yes.
True. All right, let me adjust Elvis there a little bit. I just realized that the levels on this are absolutely insane. All right, you there, Elvis?
Yup.
Oh, there we go. That sounds so much better.
Yeah.
I had to take you off KBT settings. You're on KBT settings. So it sounded a little weird in the headset. No, that is the downside of renting. If you want to put up a wall or make a new bedroom, you can't. Well, you can with permission if, like the last house I lived in, he let me do things to the house. I take the cost of it off the rent. We, hey, what's going on,
Hey,
Brittany? We had an
Britt.
agreement there, so that worked out. But not all places are like that. Elvis couldn't turn his second bedroom into a giant, jacuzzi bathroom. It just, you can't do that. But I can do that. The downside is the cost in it. And Sandman brought up the biggest topic I want to talk about, and that's insurance. And actually, I have a new topic because all my good news just got crushed again. The insurance side of it, you have to be very careful with these people. So my roof is leaking. The roof is under 2 years. No, now it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
It was under 2 years old when this happened. It started leaking in the closet, down the hallway, in the bathroom, to the point like it went down my bathroom wall, rotted out the floor, on top of other things leaking. But anyway, the insurance company says it's normal wear and tear and they won't cover it. We're actually in court over my roof. And now they won't, because the policy lapse, it's a new year, they won't take me because now I have a damaged roof. What's going on, Larry? Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, Larry.
If you have serious damage or something like really major with your house, I suggest you talk to the lawyers. They're absolutely fantastic in dealing with this crap. On the second side of insurance, so I'll just catch everyone up. I am supposed to not have to take shots anymore. No more needles. Because I'm diabetic. For those of you who have not seen me before, I am a diabetic. But I'm a different type of diabetic. I'm autoimmune diabetic. My pancreas works. It produces the insulin. My immune system kills the insulin. That's the only problem with me. So it's not technically diabetes. It's an autoimmune disease. But anyway, they created insulin that you can vape. You inhale it. Yes, that face, Elvis. I can vape my insulin. I have a sample there. I can't take it till I get the rest. Also with that, they have a meter. It's a little thing they put in your side or in your arm, and it sends your blood sugar live to a meter or your cell phone. Wow, that was loud.
Yeah.
It sends it to your meter or cell phone live 24/7. It will warn you if you're too high. It'll warn you if you're too low. No more finger pricks. No more shots. So my insurance said it's going to cover it. Fill the prescription. What do you think I got today?
A bill?
That's an understatement. I got a damn house. That's how much money it is.
What?
And now I'm fighting with the insurance companies there to get it covered because it is listed on covered medication. It's one of the only experimental insulin things that is covered by Humana. Same with the meter. I think they're covering the meter. I don't think I have a problem with that. I'm just waiting for it to get here because that is a special order item. But I get all excited, and now the insurance companies are like, oh, no, God, the amount of money we're going to spend on this guy, we're not going to cover it. And I think that's horse crap. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it
I
is.
hate not saying. I'm taking the one today. That's bullshit. There we go. I took our one for today. That's absolute, now I can't say it again, BS. This sucks. This sucks. I missed Studio One. And it sucks. And it's the same with the house and these insurance companies and all this. Why do they have this power? Why? Who
Because
gives
they
it to
have the
them?
money.
The money. And who's tied with Big Pharma and the insurance
The
companies?
politicians.
The politicians. Specifically, which group is the...
Generally the Dems.
Yes. Oh,
But
yes.
there's plenty of Republicans that are in their pocket, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. I am not disputing
I know
that.
I'm going totally off topic, but if they only had term limits of 4 or 8 years, you wouldn't see that all that much.
Yeah. We were talking about that yesterday. If you put term limits on everyone in the House and Congress right now, all the BS that's going on right now ends.
Yep.
All of it.
In 10 years.
Yes, you gotta
You
wait
got to
'em
cycle
out.
those old
But
bags out.
But it will end.
Yeah.
And it will be done, and there'll be new, fresh minds with real ideas and people who want to actually make change that matters. Not, did you hear the new thing? Oh my God, there's a Democrat running for president right now. Just declared his candidacy. He wants restitution to all the black people for slavery.
Hey, I am absolutely for that. Any black person that was a slave, I will give them $1 million.
What you just said right there was a slave. They're talking about going back before slavery was abolished, finding out which family members, like which black people live today that were slaves, and give them money.
But hold on, if we do that, then we go back to before the American Negro Slave Act, and we enslave Indians. We got to give them representations. Then, hell, the entire world was enslaved by Rome, so we all should get reparations from Italy.
And I keep
you go back
forgetting-
before that, and
I'll
the
take a
Greeks
pizza a week.
enslaved everyone before that, so we should get money from the Greeks. And before that, the
Yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Ottoman Empire enslaved people, so we got to get money from them. If we're going back in history to
Everyone
say
needs it.
everyone enslaved everyone, and honestly, who enslaved the black people? It wasn't Europeans going into the middle of Africa to grab Africans and ship them over. It was Africans grabbing Africans
Yeah.
to sell to Europeans.
Yeah. Hi, Shauna. I was just gonna say too, because I keep forgetting. We can't see the YouTube chat on here, so if I'm not looking, I don't see it. Steven from Shauna. Actually, you want to just tell him? You want to tell him? You want to tell him? She said, "Bring the chops back."
I'm working on it. I chopped him off for a job that I ended up not getting.
He chopped him off for a job he ended up not getting. Yeah, I have to look on this side because we're live. We're live on 5 different platforms. I have all the chats here, but this one only brings up Facebook chat. So I got to read the comments over. I missed this one. That's what I was trying to get in there. Hi, Shauna. Welcome
Shauna.
back.
Hi, Shauna.
But no, I agree. But the fact is, they're going to the younger audience just like, oh, look, we're going to get you money. We're going to give you free money. We're going to give you money you don't have to work for. We're going to give you everything. We're going to just give you everything.
Yeah, just give us our vote.
It's stupid. It's absolutely insane.
Have you heard San Diego has a ballot on their bill to allow illegal immigrants to vote?
Yep. No, it's their right. Illegal.
No, I love how Trump fired back. It's like, sure, as long as they have a photo ID.
Very good. We get photo ID'd to get for everything.
Everything.
Everything. So
No, I
why
can't buy a
not?
pack of cigarettes without a photo ID.
Correct.
And I am as old as fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
I need to get that reverse thing with the beep thing. Dear Facebook, because it's mainly Facebook and YouTube. We apologize for that.
I am
I will.
so sorry.
I will bleep it out in the replay. Don't block our stream. Don't block our stream,
Please,
please, for the love of
please.
God. We're still going, so Because they do have a live algorithm now that filters these shows. So maybe they'll let one slip. Just let this one go. Just let this one go. But no, I agree. Do you know why the Democrats don't want that? Because the dead people can't vote then. Or they can't go on the list and go, oh, John Smith didn't vote next door. Oh, we'll put in one for Hillary there. Oh, look, Susie Jones up the street there. She didn't come in to vote today. Oh, we'll do it for her. Oh, here's one for Hillary.
Yeah.
And just to throw it off, oh, here's one for Donald.
Right.
They won't be able to do that anymore. I completely agree.
And illegal immigrants can't, because they can't get a proper state ID without a social security card.
Actually, here's a compromise, too. And once again, compromise. There are people who are not citizens yet that are here legally, that have a social security number, that pay taxes, and that contribute to society. I am all for any documented people that are not here, that are not citizens, that pay taxes and live in a town and do everything the way we do. I don't have a problem with them voting.
As long,
Yeah, but you know what?
Hold on, as long as they're registered to become American citizens, not
Yes.
just people who are here on work visas and.
Yep.
But you know what they actually have? Those people?
What?
IDs.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyone who contributes to our society, I am all for. I'm fine with that. But illegals, that's their right.
No.
Illegal people,
Illegal.
I'm not this big like right side. I don't want anyone here. That's not the case for any of us.
Nope.
We welcome everyone that wants to be miserable with the rest of us.
Oh,
Who wants to be broke like the rest of us?
I heard a funny joke. A guy was in, like, I think it was San Diego, and he was asking questions. It's like, is that all right for illegal people to vote? Illegal aliens to vote? And people were saying, yeah, I don't believe people are illegal. So, and he literally reached into her wallet.
Huh? Larry Wolfman's
That's
electric
cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I like that. Steven should be seeing it any second now.
But he literally reached into her purse, pulled out her wallet, and put it in his pocket. She screamed about that, and it's like, what? I'm not doing anything illegal. You said no one's illegal. I'm not illegal for doing this. She's like, well, you can't steal.
It's not illegal.
And then he went to someone's house that had a big sign about it. Started talking to them. Sat on their lawn and started barbecuing.
Really?
They came out and yelled at him. He's like, what? I'm not illegal.
I'd shoot him.
No, but these people
I'd
had a
shoot
big
'em.
sign about there are no illegal people.
Oh, okay. So they were asking for it at that point.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
a big sign. Like half the size of this wall.
I gotta restart our trippy. Hold that thought.
Oh no. Yeah, no. You know, if you're here legally, working, paying taxes, doing everything, got an ID, and you want to become an American citizen or registered, I don't have a problem with them voting. I really don't.
Absolutely.
You come across the borders illegally, honestly, you should either be shot or sent back.
Agreed.
Yep.
All right, so who do we got in the chat now?
Oh, we got Larry, Brittany, and Chris, as far as I can see.
Hello, Golden Hair. Oh, you're coming from Twitch. You're the first person to comment on Twitch.
Hey, welcome.
Hey,
welcome.
There we go.
I've never used Twitch before, and everyone's been telling me I should broadcast on Twitch. So I said, what the hell? Why not? Why not? Who do we got on here? Let me go to the Twitch side. Wow, we have 20 people watching.
Hey,
Nice.
hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, well, we are the Just Let It
What's
Happen
up?
podcast.
This is A. Cortez.
Yeah, that's live fire over there. That's evil Elvis. I can't point at him because he's not physically in the room.
And then you got
This is
Sandman,
weird.
Sandman in the floppy hat.
Yes, yes. And we are a bunch of guys that just talk about anything and everything. We kind of went off topic because the homeowner thing kind of died. I don't like talking politics, but I like talking politics with you guys because there's middle ground. There's compromises for everything. There's a way to make it right.
Yes.
But you have such a left person leading the morons right now. She won't even hear compromise. And I'm not saying everything Donald Trump does is right. He is batshit insane. Damn it! I just did
Yeah,
it
but
again.
that's-
This is a bad show. This is a bad
No,
effing
That's
show.
kind of
This is what happens when we go into politics.
It is. It is.
yeah.
Actually, I think we get too S's, but I limit it to one just in case we do just what we just did. So no more. We got to keep it clean. It's not for you guys on Twitch. It's mainly for the YouTube and Facebook side. They blocked our streams before because we were too
Foul.
We were too foul. We were too real. We talked about every time we said the word gun, they literally drop our stream.
Yeah, our frame rates would drop from like 30 to like 6.
Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous.
So transitioning from politics to the news.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Livefire does have some. What'd you call it today? Weird news.
Yeah, weird,
wacky news.
Weird Florida news today.
All right, let's hear some of this.
Ready to
news.
not be shocked.
Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, here we go. So from local news. Florida man arrested for having sex with a miniature horse.
I don't know where that falls in the guidelines.
All right, so the guy's name is Nicholas Sardo. Okay.
Oh my God.
And first and foremost, men and women of the jury, I'd like to show you the poor victim. Oop. Wait, it's way too bright, isn't it?
Yeah, lower your brightness down. We should be able to see it. I'm curious to see this now.
Still too bright.
Over, other way.
That is the poor victim. The poor little horse. And this is the culprit. You know what? I'm just going to do it this way.
It still hasn't popped up on my end yet.
Oh no, you're gonna
now
be a
that
little
shows
behind.
it a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at this guy. This guy looks like he'd have sex with a mini horse. Like, not even kidding.
I can't wait to see Elvis's face when he pops up on the feed finally. Oh my goodness. Oh, and for those of you joining us too, if you want to see everything we do, go to jlihpro.com. It's under construction still. Not all the shows are on there, but they will be on there. Or facebook.com/justlethithappen. Just Let It Happen Studios now. Sorry.
All right, so a 21-year-old man from Citra, Florida, was arrested after he reportedly had sex 4 times in a week with a miniature horse. Mr. Sardo was seen having sex with a miniature horse named Jackie G. Poor Jackie. In a pasture on a family member's property. Authorities said.
This combined with hold on, I gotta do this just because this is what I'm enjoying watching this guy's face right there. Continue, Livefire.
In the release,
I'm not shocked. I'm just so disappointed.
in the release sent out by Marion County Sheriff's Office, Sardo told deputies he used a condom so that he wouldn't contract the disease from the horse. Detectives said Sardo told him that he knew what he said was wrong and that he was a sick man. He is charged with bestiality, sexual contact with an animal.
That's why I have Elvis on the screen. The faces right there were just priceless. Let's go back to the forum.
You know what? I might have. I might have another. I might have another one.
Golden hair says the poor horse.
Nay.
That horse probably didn't know anything was going on. It's used to other horses.
True. He's going from this to this.
Did anyone even know if it was a male or female horse he had sex with?
Well, Jackie G. I mean, kind of.
It's an animal.
Yeah, that's true.
True, and men have women's names now too.
And you know what? It doesn't matter. It was a horse. It could have been Mr. Ed.
Of course.
A horse, of course. So let's see.
God, at least use a sheep.
That's not very American.
Oh, you said sheep.
American.
I wish KBT was here right now because we'd go into the sheep the creep story. Oh my goodness. We'll save that for another day.
So here's another weird one. Man beaten to death by masked man with a pogo stick at a Southside Jacksonville laundromat. And there is like a picture, but it's really blurry, so I'm not going to bother showing it. A man was beaten
It's
to
like
death.
he was all hopped up.
It was definitely a clean beating. A man was beaten to
It all
death.
started when he jumped to conclusions.
Yes.
Did he jump the gun?
He must have, because he was using a pogo stick. A man was beaten to death
The other
by.
guy got the short end of the stick, of course.
Oh man.
Let's try this again. A man was beaten to death by a masked man armed with a gun outside of a laundromat on Jacksonville South Side. The violent attack happened. They said pogo stick though. Anyway, I'll finish with it. A violent attack happened Christmas Eve morning at the Coin Laundry on Beach Boulevard near Cortez Road. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office said they responded to find a 36-year-old Roderick Stefan Hines on the ground with a gash to the back of his head. The owner of the laundromat shared surveillance of the violent attack with Action News Jax. The video shows a masked man walking up to Hines, who was sleeping, and strike him 9 times with a pogo stick in the chest and head before running out of the laundromat.
Was he on the pogo stick, or did you just beat him with it?
Oh, there's more. I think it just beat him with it.
Did he pogo stick away?
Boinga, 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 boinga,
The
boinga,
video
boinga,
shows
boinga.
Hines slumped over a chair after the attack. The incident report said Hines was awake and breathing when the police arrived on the scene. He was complaining that he couldn't breathe. And that's really he died from the attack, but it doesn't give anything else.
He did not just say Cortez Road, Mr. Russell Knox Sr.
Police said they were unable to find the pogo stick used in the attack. It must have hopped
I
bail.
really don't think there's that many left out there.
It hot bail.
Oh my God, I really missed this. I really did miss this a lot. Oh my goodness. And welcome, Pat.
Hey.
Welcome, Pat Knox. You should answer your
What
damn
up?
phone
What's
once
up,
in a while.
Patty?
You got anything else for us, Lab
Oh, I got a
5?
lot of them. I'm just trying to find the good ones.
So when's Pat Knox moving down here?
That's a good question, Mr. Knox Russell Senior Patrick. I did that on purpose. When you moving to Florida? When you coming down here? Huh?
Oh, here's one. And I'm probably gonna need my camera back for this. And I'm not gonna show you the title. I just want you to see this guy. And when I read you the title, you'll understand. Just take a good look at this gentleman.
I see.
Neckbeard.
Yeah.
So, on a side note, someone in Los Angeles is trying to a comic book store is trying to raise $15,000 to create a Florida Man game.
I would play it.
All right.
Yep.
I would play it.
So report. Nassau County man stabs woman over undercooked potato.
Are we talking over it or about it?
A Yulee man was jailed in Nassau County after he reportedly stabbed a woman over an undercooked potato, deputy says. Kenneth Crumpton, 36,
There we go.
is charged with aggravated battery and use of a deadly weapon after he reportedly used a fork to stab a woman in the head in Nassau County, a Nassau County Sheriff's report said.
Well, you threw a spoon in your brother's head.
He was coming after me. That was different. The victim told a witness that she was stabbed in the head with a fork. Crumpton denied stabbing the victim and said that he threw the fork and it glanced off her head, the arrest report said. The victim had multiple stab wounds and visible blood on her head. Deputies said she refused treatment, and that's where it stops. And that's all today for the JLIH News Report.
And yes, Pat.
It's been a week actually for the animals of Florida. 8 hours ago, a Florida man was accused of performing sex acts on a dog.
Oh my
A
God.
dog.
Yep.
Really?
Hey, Bonnie.
And yes, Pat. I got everyone
Hey,
asking when
Bonnie.
you're moving now. Hey, what's going on, Bonnie? Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
There's live fire for you. You've been asking me about him. He's right there.
Oh, so are we gonna be recording the cutting of your hair just to play a little musical montage on the show?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on
We
what's
can
going
cut
on.
my hair.
Are we going pineapple again?
Can we glue your hair to his head?
We always actually talked about doing that, believe it or not.
Why don't we do it? Let's cut it from the base with scissors, and we'll make him a nice little live fire wig.
No, I just want a little rat tail.
We can do that
We
too.
can do that, too,
He's got enough hair to do that. And I'm sitting there looking at evil Elvis's hair, going, "Damn, I miss my hair. I miss my
I
hair."
miss what my hair was.
I can't miss.
At least
what
that
I never
still
had.
looks good. This did not look good. They're like Mr. Clean status over here. Ding.
No, that's
Dude.
that's Sandman.
Yeah. No, you got some in the middle right now.
Oh shit! I need to shave my head.
There you go.
No, that's
There
just
you go again.
grease.
You said it again. Damn it!
Another ass.
You swore again.
I said no. That's just grease.
No. You said the poop word.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did.
No, I said that's grease.
You said it before that.
You did.
Oh boy.
Party foul. Well, we're still streaming, so we're gonna just go with it.
Okay. We can just bleep it out for the replay.
Yeah, I'll bleep it out for the
I fell
replay.
down the rabbit hole. I'm reading Florida man stories. Florida squirrel attacks Florida man out of nowhere.
A squirrel.
A squirrel.
Did the squirrel take down the man? Because if so, I don't feel bad at all.
I'm investigating.
Investigating. And then we're gonna move on to some major news, which is our other topic of the day. Because
Yes.
I am pissed. That is one word I can use. We can use pissed.
We can say ass too.
We can say ass.
Well, I'll be back in a moment because I'm going to refresh my drink.
Sounds like a plan, good sir.
No, the squirrel did not take him down.
Damn it. That just would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. The other thing, this is another thing getting out of hand right now. Okay, so we're going to start in the state of Florida. And I think this should have been put down to a popular vote. Senate panel okays bill raising age to 21 for tobacco and vaping. We briefly touched on this before, but now we have the article. So, legislation raising the minimum age from 18 to 21 for Florida to possess for Floridians to possess tobacco or vaping products. Notice the word possess.
Right.
Having it is a crime. Under 21 now. That's new.
Well,
Before you couldn't buy it, but you could
it's-
have it.
Even alcohol is possession under 21 is still illegal. Anything like that,
But they changed the wording because you know what they're going to do next. They're going to be after you like crazy.
Yep.
But the Senate Health Policy Committee voted in favor of the measure Monday. In addition to raising the age to 21, the bill also prevents sale of tobacco and vaping. Damn, that's loud. Tobacco and vaping products in vending machines and substitutes non-criminal fines for criminal penalties for those who sell or provide these products to underage people. That hasn't changed. Supporters say the measure would align Florida's age limit for alcohol, tobacco, and vaping and would help prevent younger adults from getting these products. Let me tell you something, people.
isn't going to work.
I started smoking at 12. 12 years old.
Yeah, I was about that
12.
age too.
12. You are not going to stop it. And the biggest thing with vaping is the risk to public health. Let me tell you something else. Smoking-related deaths are going down. Smoking-related cancer is down. Smoking-related complications are down. Hell, my asthma is gone from vaping. Vaping, and if you look at the actual studies by scientists that aren't paid by the government, there is no downside to vaping. If you have a high nicotine content, your blood pressure goes up for the moment that you take the hit and it hits your lungs. That's it. I've been doing it 11 years. My asthma's gone. I can breathe. I can run. I can taste. My migraines, even my migraines have gone down significantly. My stress level for my anxiety, vaping helps. So public health, I want to see the bill. I want to see the cost of this, because from our calculations here and the actual effing research, costs have gone down. The problem you're having, United States government, that's the next part of it. Let me backtrack. The problem, the Florida, see, I want to see your bills. The S is going down. It's going down. I want to see the proof of your statement. And it goes to the other point that Livefire made, and we all made it. You can draft me into a war at 18. F you. If I want a damn cigarette, I'm having a cigarette. And you're not going to stop me, law or no law. You're not going to stop anyone from doing it.
Do you know what the government's big problem with vaping is?
That they're losing money in pharmaceuticals and treating
Ex-
cancer and medications.
Exactly, and they can't tax it enough.
I like it. Matthew, haha, we get it. You vape, bros.
I was waiting for a second again.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, we do vape and we do support it. And I support it mainly because I never wanted to stop smoking. I loved every second of it. I just didn't want to die from it. And now that I'm diabetic, I can vape cakes and sodas and candies and things I can't effing eat anymore. I'm getting used to saying that now.
I still smoke and I vape.
Yes.
I don't smoke, 2.5 packs a day anymore. So that's a good thing.
It helps. It's the government losing money, to Sam's point right there. Exactly. Yeah. And on that note, we're going to move on to the state of Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah.
This article sounds...
Massachusetts.
This article sounds vaguely familiar. Then we're going to move on to the federal stuff. House OKs 21 is minimum statewide age for buying tobacco and vaping products. The Massachusetts House has approved raising the 18 to 21 minimum age for purchasing cigarettes and other tobacco-related or vaping products across the state.
Then the draft should only apply to 21-year-olds, and driver licenses should only be issued to 21-year-olds.
I agree, and this is where I said wording is going to come into play, because in the Massachusetts version, from purchasing, Florida terms, it's possessing.
Possessing, right, yeah.
And that is a very big technicality.
Oh, yeah.
That is a huge technicality. I like that little zombie guy.
Hey, thanks, Bonnie.
Yeah.
I like him. But that is a huge difference. So the new age requirement is part of legislation aimed at discouraging teens from taking up tobacco. Other provisions include a ban from vaping on school grounds and other public places. You could never vape on school grounds anyway. It contains nicotine. Yeah. No vapor goes to an elementary school
just
puffing clouds. I don't think you have that problem, Massachusetts. I think you're making that up. And you're not going to stop kids from smoking in the bathroom. I smoked in the bathroom right by the cafeteria, by the principal's office, my entire time through middle school and high school. So, right there.
Me and Livefire's spot was right below the gym.
Yep.
Where there would literally be a crowd of 40, 50 kids.
Yep. And when they stopped us in the bathroom, we went to the auto body shop. We turned on the vent in the paint booth. This one right here in the Massachusetts. Smoking is simply killing our kids, the Democratic rep says. I agree. Smoking and cigarettes and tobacco are killing our kids. I have no problem with that statement. Zero. Vaping is not. If my daughter came home smoking a pack of cigarettes at 16 years old, I'm going to hand her a vape and say, if you're going to do anything, do this. It's better.
Yep.
Don't start that now, because she will die of cancer
and it tastes
from
better
smoking
too.
cigarettes. Yeah, it tastes better. You smell better.
It tastes a lot better.
It's oh my God! And bumming a smoke off your 28-year-old friend. It was funny, Pat. I think I was just talking about that a couple hours ago. Actually, I think I was talking about it with. No, it wasn't. No, it was the last show we were talking about it. I think you had logged off at that point in time. But yes, correct. The kids are going to find a way to do it. I'd rather them vape than smoke. Don't touch vaping. Leave vaping at 18. No one has a problem with it being 18. And leave it to the parent's choice. If I want my kid to vape, I should be able to go out and buy this kid a vape. Florida, he can't possess it. Massachusetts, he can't buy it. Big difference in words. Big difference in policy. I think it should be up to the parents what you do with your kids.
But now, see, on the other hand, you can possess whatever you want in your house. I could leave my vape out. My kid walks over, hits it. I got no problem with it. It's in the car. That's an extension of your home.
Unless you live in Mass.
Yeah. But,
or California.
I'm talking about here for the possession, not the purchase. And so if there's a kid in the car, 18 years old, a young adult in the car, 18 years old and vaping, they shouldn't be able to say anything.
Correct. I agree.
So
I completely agree. I have no problem with the smoking thing. Well, actually, I do and I don't, because it goes back to this point right here. You can draft me an award at 18. At 18, you're a legal adult. If you want to raise all these ages to 21, you got to raise the voting age, the driving age, the smoking age, and every other age. No contracts till you're 21, no renting a car, nothing. You either do it all or you do none. That's not fair.
Yep.
Right.
It's not fair. Stop effing in our lives. Seriously.
Like, you want somebody that's not legally able to buy a certain product like that. You want them to be in charge of your pew-pews? No.
True. I got to check the other comments here from the other feeds.
Oh, but one other
Okay,
thing.
nothing new there.
The other largest group, probably the largest group that's fighting the vape industry right now, is actually Big Tobacco.
Yep.
The funny thing about that is Juul, the company that
Yep.
makes the vape, they're the ones who started all this, and they're owned by a major tobacco
Altria.
company now. Yep. You
Yeah,
are
but-
absolutely
and
correct,
Marlboro
Sandman.
and all
But
that.
Philip Morris has spent over $2 billion in anti-vaping laws
Yeah. We're
their-
hurting their bottom
for
line.
their freaking the people that talk to the politicians.
Have you seen the latest whole smear campaign about vaping?
No, I have not. Explain.
So, article says, "Oh, people who are vaping are having seizures."
Seizures?
Seizures, yeah.
I-
And then later on in the article, it goes down and says, "Oh, well, they had seizures. Some of them had previous seizure history, and we don't believe it was directly related to vaping.
Yeah, but let me
Just that they also vaped."
let me guess. The big title says people vaping.
Yeah, something
Have
along
seizures.
those lines.
That's ridiculous. I have not had a seizure from vaping.
Me neither.
Actually, Pat Knox, you're in the room right now. I've been telling him to vape for years because he went back to cigarettes and he didn't listen to me. He thanked me for getting him into vaping now because now he's not smoking 2 packs of Newports a day.
Ugh.
Good Lord, fiberglass.
I did it.
Oh.
I loved my Newports. My Newports, and when I'd have to switch it up, I'd go cool menthol milds. And when Camel came out with the Camel Crush and the Camel menthol silvers,
the
Oh,
Camel-
those are good.
Camel
Yeah,
Yep.
that was
Crush.
over.
Yeah,
Yep.
Camel Crush.
and
oh.
that's what I ended on. Actually, my last cigarette was with my uncle, and I'm not including the extremely drunk night.
Or the
when my
clothes.
wife left me. We're gonna exclude that from this statement. The last cigarette I smoked as a smoker was in my uncle's bar in New York, because I started smoking around the time my Uncle Bunky used to come over, and then he ended up moving in with us. I had my last cigarette with him in New York in the bar, because I had quit before that, but I never smoked inside a bar, and you can smoke in a bar there. I don't know if you can now, but I
Oh,
looked at
New
him.
York, no.
I looked at him and I looked at Graham and I said, "I'm sorry, you're gonna watch this. I'm having one more with my uncle." I was like, "Uncle, give me a cigarette," and I smoked a cigarette with my uncle in that bar, and that was it for me. That was it for me, all day long, all day. The biggest thing with vaping now, and here it comes, and you know damn well the cigarette companies and big pharma have their hand in this. Vapor tax proposal will discourage alternates for smoking. Does anyone want to guess what they are going to tax vaping products?
240%.
What do you think?
Is this going to be above and beyond normal state tax or
Just give it a guess right now. I want to see where we sit.
18%?
40 to 60%.
95% tax.
Oh, so a third of tobacco tax.
Yes, they want to put on vaping products. Are you kidding me?
Well, when they did that in Mass over 7 years, I think it was, cigarettes went from $3.25 a pack to $10 a pack.
Do you
ridiculous.
realize cigarettes are taxed 475% of their value?
Yep. Oh, yes. A little bit less here, but yes. Overall, yeah.
A lot less here, yeah.
Yeah, I think Florida.
200% or so.
No, the 475 is national.
Oh, that's the federal tax.
Massachusetts
Yes,
is 680.
Yes, he's talking about the federal percentage that doesn't include. Yeah, I get where you're going with that now. I completely forgot there's 2 different taxes on there.
Remember, a pack of cigarettes to produce and put on the shelf is about a quarter. Now you quadruple that, or you semi-tuple it, it's about $250.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
now it's 4 times that cost to buy it off the shelf in Mass.
It's insane. Like when I came to Florida for the first time, and I'd stopped smoking at this point. I came down here and I walked in I think it was a Speedway. It's the first time I've been in a Speedway, and I looked at the shelf and my jaw dropped. And the lady's like, "This is actually the Speedway across from Disney Springs, downtown Disney." Then,
Yep.
and I'm just staring at it. My mouth is open. She goes, "Are you okay, sir?" I'm like, "Are you effing kidding me?" She goes, "What?" It's like, "Your cigarettes are $2.50 a pack for a pack of Cools?" She goes, "That's pretty high, man." I was like, "No, it's not. They're $13 where I come from." I could not believe it.
Yeah.
And even now, what are they up to? $5 a pack here now?
Yeah.
Pat, what are they up? What's the price in
Well,
Mass right now?
a pack of Cheyenne cigars were $2.11. Now they're $5.
And those are the cheapest cigars you can actually smoke. I smoke 305 cigars, and they're $1.50 down here.
Yeah, $1.50, $1.65.
In Mass, I was smoking, I forget the brand, but it was $7.50.
Yeah, with that much tax, it's not about you not smoking. It's about getting the most money out of you for the state. They definitely don't want you to quit. I agree. $10.75 a pack.
Oh, so it's gone up. It's gone up a little bit since I've been down here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm still paying less than half of that.
I vape now, bro.
I hate my habit of smoking, so I still buy the cheapest stuff I can find and be miserable smoking that. So hopefully one day I quit.
You just gotta vape more. Actually, and
If I can get a vape that works,
yeah.
this is the third salt vape I got that just failed.
What do you have any extra salt vapes, Evil Elvis, at your house that you're not using that actually work?
Trying to think. I have my Nord, but I use that. Yeah, no.
Because unfortunately, I know I'm an obsessive compulsive personality, so I need my nicotine and my other stimulants.
Well, when
That's why I'm really bad when I don't have my depressants,
I agree.
which I really want to find some depressants.
Yeah. But when Evil Elvis comes down here, he knows more about the salt vapes and what's good and what's not more than I do. We'll have to go to the shop with you when you come down here and see if we can get Sandman hooked up.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see these two quit for good. Eagle 20s are still about $8 a pack where Bonnie is.
Oh, God, those are cheap smokes, too.
Yeah,
I think that's what Sonya smoked. No, it was that and Mavericks.
Mavericks.
That was the one, Mavericks.
Yeah.
Yeah, her and her mom both. I was like, can you...
Hey, live fire.
When her mom was talking to me, she's like, can you get me a pack of Mavericks on your way here? It's like, yeah, I guess.
Hey, live fire. Do you remember the Vanguard?
Oh, man, in the Montclairs.
No, the Vanguard, the 18% nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we have like 50 freaking salt vapes now.
I still remember the first time my parents caught me smoking. And they caught me smoking, drinking, and smoking other stuff all at the same time.
Oh, joy.
Oh, yeah.
Three
So-
birds, one stone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
I had the glory of sitting at my kitchen table with a pack of Vanguard, the highest nicotine, worst cigarettes you could ever smoke. A fifth of wild turkey. And my dad tells me to finish both within an hour.
My mother handed me a bottle of Aftershock, and she regretted that, thinking I'd get sick and puke. I asked her for more.
Have you ever drank wild turkey?
Yes, I have.
Yep.
When I was really young, yes, before the diabetes. Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine.
That is poop whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
That is seriously poop whiskey.
That's a company that goes around to all the other whiskey companies and gets the bottoms of the barrels and just mixes it all together.
And it's not my dad's pouring shots. He's pouring 8-ounce glasses and telling me to down it in a sip. Granted, my dad can do that.
I didn't like the Aftershock Blue, Pat. You know me. I'm the cinnamon guy. I like the red. And Goldschlager, it's good, but it's not the same. Although they do have Aftershock on the shelves down here. I don't know if you can still find it up there, but they started carrying it again down here. And I hear the blue is coming back down here. That's what Honey was looking for. She's looking for the burgles.
Burgley.
But I think the big takeaway from this is you're not going to stop anyone. You're not. You're not going to do it, U.S., Florida, Massachusetts, or anyone else. You're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. People will find a way. It's like, oh, let's take all the guns away. Oh, yeah, so all the criminals have the guns. You take all the guns away, I will own an illegal firearm. Sorry.
Absolutely.
I will have at least 7 of them in the house at minimum.
Until I moved down here, all but one gun I ever owned was illegal.
You're not going to stop it.
Yep.
You are not going to stop it. And the biggest thing, and I think Antonia's point was going to be, she's 20. She's going to be 21 in January. If this, and it's already passed, she's got to not work there for 3 months. A place she's worked at for a while now. Like, really, you're taking money out of people's pockets. There are a ton of 18-year-olds that get their first job at a vape shop.
Yep.
And even liquor stores. You can work at a liquor store at 18. I know 18-year-olds, oh, well, they're older now, but I knew 18-year-olds that worked in a liquor store. Yeah, they helped me get some things before I was 21. But we're not going to go there. You're not going to stop it. It's all about money. It's about money.
It's all about the money.
We need to put term limits on Congress and House members, the Senate and House members. We have to have term limits.
God straight.
You have people that have been in there for 40 effing years. 40 years!
Yep.
Look at Bernie Sanders. He was probably born in that damn chamber.
You know what I find funny? Our founding fathers created the House and Senate to ensure there is no dynasty.
Correct.
But
The
they're
problem-
dynasties.
The problem they faced is they never saw people getting abusive with their time, which is why they never put term limits on it.
Yeah.
And that's something. I mean, all right, people, all you butthurt people.
Well, hold on. You remember originally a senator, a congressman didn't get paid
True. Now they make. Oh my God.
$270,000 a year, tax free.
On just the reported income.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not donation. That's just salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
So think about it. You serve your 4-year term, you become a millionaire.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. But to all the butthurt Americans out there, these butthurt children, all these people that are taking sides, let's put our cards on the table here. It's all out. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care who you believe, what anything is. I don't care. It's irrelevant. You want to fix this place? The only way you're going to do it is to put term limits on everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Because then you could have 4 years in a Democratic hellhole. Then they're out. 8 years maximum. I'm fine with the 8
No.
years if they're good and they get reelected, like a president.
You know what I'm fine with? 8 years per seat. So you become a senator for 8 years. Then you can become a congressman for 8 years. Then, heck, if you're good enough, you can become a president
Yeah.
for 8 years. But then
Yeah.
you're done. You become a mayor of a city or something.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Actually, yeah, I'm okay with that because if you are a problem child, you're going to be voted out.
Yeah,
Right.
and it gives you a natural progression to go through.
Right. Yeah, a path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where you achieve the highest office and maybe you become a Supreme Court judge, which I have a really big problem with judges being appointed for life.
judges should be the same as everyone else. They should be voted in and voted out.
No.
A judge should be able to keep his job for life. But every 4 years
He has to be evaluated.
Right. There's an accountability.
It's a compromise. Once
Compromise.
again, right there, compromise on the table.
Yep.
Done. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
weed
that.
out the bad, bring in some good. If they suck, 4 years later, they're out. The new guys come in. Guess what? That new guy's not going to do.
Exactly.
He's not going to screw up.
Yeah.
Because my big problem with judges is that's basically an appointment for life with no oversight.
Yeah, you are the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
the interpretation of the law.
Right.
And regardless if you stick to the values which you got elected into your office with or not, no one could say boo about it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we got 2 Supreme Court justices that have totally turned a 180 on what they stated their core beliefs were and what they actually show.
Yeah.
Thank God one of them's going away now.
But if you want to solve the problems, people, once again, I don't care what side you're on, if you put term limits on all these people, you can have your 4 to 8 years with Trump. And then if you don't like it, okay, you move on. If we have this in the House and Senate, we will literally have a democracy again. Because you're not going to have someone who's been in there for 40 years that has pharmaceutical companies in their back pocket and big engineering and weapon manufacturer people in their pockets. You're not going to be driven by these people with money. You're going to take the power away from the government. We're going to put it back in our hands. We can vote and we can argue as people, which I welcome it. I love the arguing because that's how stuff gets solved.
Yeah, come on, a hater, say something.
And you know, another thing too is you're kind of on the right path. If you want to do something about it, get off your butts. Like, seriously.
Even if it's something like this.
Run. No. You want to change something? Go and run for governor. Go and run. If you meet the age requirements and all of the legal requirements, put your name on the ballot.
Yeah.
Put your name on the ballot. You think you can do better.
There's another problem right there with our system. They can't, because the Democrats and the Republicans buy up all the media time. All of it. All of it. And that should not be allowed. If I'm running as a pirate party, because that was an option when I got my license in Florida, there was a pirate party. Crispy was in it for a year before they disbanded. But anyway, they can't advertise on like the big networks. They can't be in the debates. They can't.
They can't afford it.
Exactly.
That's why you started. That's why you started
ABC
Kickstarter.
and NBC required $2.3 million for a 30-second commercial.
Yep. And I think that's BS. If you're going to run for office, I don't think anyone should be able to stop you from broadcasting like this. I know we have the internet now. There are ways around it, but
they're not prohibited with that. But
it just
any
costs so much.
mainstream media, you got to pay.
yeah. So if Livefire went for president this year, you're never going to see him on Fox, ABC, NBC,
yes, you would.
CNN.
Well, possibly Fox.
If you run a Kickstarter, I'm talking right now as you sit with no Kickstarter, no nothing. We don't have the money to pay for that.
We don't need the money.
How are you going to get it then?
Shock value. I'll Howard Stern that thing.
Your chances of success for the average Joe, though, are minimal.
For the first time.
That was Donald Trump, and he still had millions of dollars backing him up.
Yeah.
He did the shock value. That's why he's president right now. But he had the millions of dollars, and he had the name that got all the media attention. Think about it. In Trump's first term, Trump's campaign, 90% of all networks were ragging on Trump.
Yeah, even bad publicity is still publicity.
Exactly.
But I think we should make it so anyone running has the same avenues and the same opportunities to get the word out.
Actually, there are, because there's a fund set aside for all of the taxes that come in. They ask you if you want to give $1. I always do, and I'm sure a lot of people do, because it doesn't affect your tax return. And there's millions and millions and millions of dollars in that fund for anybody who wants to run.
Yeah, which the Democrats and the Republicans soak up with all their mediocre people that they know aren't going to go anywhere.
They've been there so long.
And they do that on purpose to soak up that, well, they'll allow 2 or 3 people to get some money, but...
Yeah, they've been there so long, they know every loophole. They make it near impossible.
You know what?
And it goes back to, we need to put term limits on these people if we're going to make any change to this country. And that's just the bottom line.
You know what's another thing that drives me crazy? The Founding Fathers weren't Democrats and Republicans.
No, they were weed growers and farmers. And
No, literally.
And slave owners.
Out of the, I'm talking 30 years into it, out of the 300 members of the total government, there was 14 parties.
And now we're down.
It was never meant to be a 2-party system.
Correct.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
I agree. And that goes to my point right there. They found a way to seize control from us.
Yeah.
And that's horse crap.
And now we're down to, you got to be this way or that way. There's no middle ground.
Yeah. Trump would not have run Republican. He only had 2 options, and he wasn't going Democrat. Trump would have run his own thing.
Yeah,
he had to.
Trump's
he didn't have a
probably
choice.
45% Democrat.
Yeah, he used to be all Democrat until Democrat used to be the party to be, and then they just got greedy and corrupt, and now sides are swapped.
I don't know. I was never a Democrat.
There's things net neutrality is a Democratic thing. The Republicans hate it, but I'm for net neutrality. I'm a person. I let the idea swirl in my head, then I form my opinion.
Yeah.
There's stuff I'm liberal about. There's stuff I'm conservative about.
No, I have to say I'm a libertarian. You know, I grew up old school, hunting, fishing, working on cars, doing my own thing. As long as you stay out of my stuff, I stay out of yours.
Yeah.
And
He's moving, okay.
yeah, that's a little bit Republican because Republicans are about smaller government, but it's more libertarian. The actual libertarian, not what's been converted
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. No, we need to take control of our government, and that's the only way we're ever going to get change. If this continues, we're just going to have the same crap over and 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 over again.
2020
I would
term
love-
limits.
I would love to see 5 to 7 parties in the Congress and Senate. That way, people have to actually work
Yeah.
at getting agreements.
Yeah. The way it was meant to be.
Compromise to get the best results.
Yeah. The way it was meant to be.
Yeah, with 2 parties, as long as you have control, you just push through the poop you want.
Yep. He did it. He did it. He did it. Angry Elvis. He did it. Or evil Elvis. Or whatever the hell we're calling you.
Elvis.
And if you're in the minority, all you got to do is filibuster, which just shuts down everything.
Including the government.
Yes,
His
which
ways-
is BS, totally. And about shutting down the government, I like what Trump did. Oh, you shut down the government so you don't get paid.
I think if the government shut down because it can't get an agreement, post office workers and low-end government workers should get their pay.
Absolutely.
Everyone in the House and the Senate and the major players.
He couldn't do that because he needs sanitary agreement.
Yeah, I know.
But he was able to cut the Senate and Congress's pay for the time they canceled Congress.
I still like how he canceled Nancy Pelosi's flight.
Yeah.
Glorious.
That's never going to get old. He wrote it in a nice fancy letter. But we are now at the hour-and-a-half marker, so we're going to
Holy,
go
really?
Yes,
around
Bonnie.
the table. So we're going to do Evil Elvis.
We're already done?
Yeah, we're at the end. Evil
wow.
Elvis, what do you got to close us out today?
I really want to curse, but I can't.
I know the feeling.
Basically, just people need to pull their heads out of the place the sun doesn't shine and
The pooper.
You can say
be more
you
more human.
you can say asses.
Yeah, you can say ass.
Yeah. Go ahead and say it the right way.
They say it on the radio.
Pull your heads out of your asses
There you go. There you go.
and actually take control of your lives. Don't let everybody offend you and everybody just walk all over you, because in the end, it's your personal choice to be offended.
Yeah.
If you're offended by something, you're allowing it to affect you. So don't let everything just walk all over you and you decide, okay, I'm going to be offended by this. And we need to stop being a society that rewards people who are offended.
Yeah. I like it. I agree. Well said. Well said. All right, so Sandman, what do you got to close us out today?
I just got to say, nut up, buttercup. We are all in this together, so what we got to do is work hard on our dreams. Never let what someone else says bother you, because words are just words. And if you're a snowflake that gets hurt by words, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
Because, come on. 40 years I've been a bald guy, and I've learned words can't hurt.
True.
So,
True.
You just work hard at what you want. Keep your dreams in front of you. And don't let anyone distract you.
True.
Live life, enjoy life, and do what makes you happy. That's it.
Bam, son. Live fire, live fire, live fire. What do you got to close us out today?
Peace.
That's it, really?
That's it.
All right, well
Peace.
said. And on the note of Sandman, too, if you got a dream, you got an ambition, don't let anyone stop you. People have been trying to stop us for so long, and we won't allow it to happen. We find a way. We find a way to get out here. We find a way. There are some things you got to compromise on. Get over it. We all have to do it. We had to give up the F-bomb. Come on now. You know how hard that is for us?
Thrilling difficult.
Yes, exactly.
Fracking difficult.
So just get out there and do it. There's many ways you can get the word out. You can sit and do something like this. Go out on YouTube. Or if you feel like, building a boat or whatever your dream is, go do it. Get off your ass and don't let anyone stop you. That's just it.
Green.
And I like Sandman's comment. Suck it up, Buttercup. Get over it. Get over it. Sweet. So let's go back to all four of us here. And since we didn't start with it, I gotta find it.
Oh, I do got one more thing to say.
Oh, okay. Let's bring this back to live fire.
For everybody that needs their little safe space, it's in Brazil. Let's go over there.
No, I thought it was in France.
Whatever. It's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's outside the United States borders. Go to Canada.
Oh, Canada. No, I like Canada.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's. I gotta pause this one, even though I like this music. We didn't start with it, so I need to end with it, and I'm pretty sure it is this file right here. You gonna play? You gonna play? You gonna play? There it is. All right. That's right.
Patronox wants to know where the sing-along is.
It's going to be on a special. You missed it in the last show. You have just listened to another episode of the Just Let It Happen podcast. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire.
Leave alone.
In the Sandman.
And if you want to see everything we do, go to jlihpro.com. And if you want to support Just Let It Happen podcast, go to patreon.com/JLIH. In closing,
Bald head.
oh,
Bald head.
it is now safe to end your live stream.
Peace, y'all.
Oh, wait. I gotta give it to Steven. Steven, do an aw.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! I got the effects on him. Oh. We'll see you. Oh, Wednesday or Thursday next week. I like the Thursday show seem better. There's a lot more people on it.
Yeah, let's do Thursday.
Thursday it is.
It's a lot easier for me to travel on Wednesdays.
All right, so we'll do next one on Wednesday then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday it is. Wednesday this time. Sorry we weren't on yesterday. We had a lot happening. Live Fire had to work late, and I just said Thursday. And yes, and you are Pat Knox. Yes.
And Sandman always works late.
And we'll discuss in the next show when we're going to do a sing-along special. So once again, peace.
Real soul.
Peace.